Molly's Game. This movie stars Jessica Chastain, Idris Elba, and Cera, and this follows the true story of Molly Bloom, who is basically a high-end celebrity poker night organizer, I suppose, and she goes through a lot of crazy shit in her life, and that's what this movie follows. This is based off a book. They talk about the book in the movie, and it is all real, which is a fantastic thing about this movie because it really does show. Now, saying that, I think the writer of this movie also did the Social Network movie, and he does definitely have a specific, quippy back and forth way of writing movie dialogue that I really did enjoy, and you could see in this movie, and that was a big part of me liking this movie. Another big part is all the story, the true story. You get behind these people because you get behind what you're watching. You're going, this is actually happening. This is actually real. I want to see what's going on. I want to see who the celebrities are. I want to see how she works, like what she's like, how it works out, how this court's going, and you get invested. It is a very long movie. It is 2 hours and about a quarter, I think, and you can tell, but you're invested. And that's what I really did like about this movie, is that it got you invested in something that you might necessarily not be invested in as a poker movie. It is, I suppose, a bit about court and law, but it's something that you really get interested in. Another huge aspect of the movie that is phenomenal is Jessica Chastain and the acting. Jessica Chastain is so underrated. I mean, I watched her in this movie, I was like, okay, she should be recognised for this because she was phenomenal. She made you like Molly Bloom. She made you care for Molly Bloom, and then she told the story so well. This movie has narration over the scenes, over the whole movie. The majority of the movie is narrated, and sometimes it can get annoying. Like, not in this movie, but sometimes in movies it can get narration can get annoying, and she doesn't make that at all. She actually helps and gives this movie a different level and layers, and that's what I really liked about it. I mean, she was such a good fit for this movie, and such a good fit for the character you wanted to get behind. And I compare it to I, Tonya in the way that it helps when you can get behind a character that you really like and feel for, because with I, Tonya, you got kind of a bitch in Tonya Harding, whereas this one you had Molly Bloom, and you kind of feel more for Molly Bloom than you do Tonya Harding. Just a quick comparison there, but I think that was its greatest strength, was getting behind this character. And I mean, you can watch this stuff go down, and it is crazy, some of the stuff that happened, and it is funny to watch, and they do a lot of humour that is hilarious, and they do a lot of just one-liners that just fit perfectly in this movie, and that's what I really liked. I think it tells a great story. I think it is acted superbly. I think it makes you laugh, it makes you care, and exactly, I was just close to as blown away with a movie as I thought I would be, because I didn't have a lot of high hopes. I heard it was good, but I didn't expect it to be that good. I mean, I was kind of not blown away, but surprised in this is actually legit a good movie, and like a really enjoyable movie. Sometimes you can get well-made movies that you don't really fall in love with or dive in straight, and I did. I thought this was phenomenal. The one weakness of this movie is that they do a lot of time jumps, which it does work for the story, but can get confusing at times, and that was the one flaw that I had with this movie. I wouldn't say it's a minor flaw, but it's not a major flaw either. It is just something that you kind of notice, you're like, oh, so here, okay, and you kind of got to adjust to. And maybe if they did something to make it a bit more fluent and maybe less time jumpy and kind of fit it through a little bit better, it could have been phenomenal, because this movie was so good. And I mean, I watched 3 Billboards, this is up there with that. I think this movie is severely underrated. This has got to be up for Oscars more than it is. I've looked at the Oscar list, and this needs to be bumped up a little bit more. I'm giving Molly's Game a B+. I came so close to giving this movie an A. I really did. I had just a beautiful, lovely, phenomenal time with this movie, but I think just the choppy and changey, time displacement kind of put it off a little bit. But other than that, it is a phenomenal movie. Even if you're not into poker, you don't know who Molly Bloom is, check this movie out, because this movie is just fantastic to watch. It is really entertaining in every way of the word, and I would recommend that 100%. Also, for you guys that wanted to look it up or couldn't find whatever, Player X in this movie, this is not a spoiler because they don't reveal who it is in the movie. Player X is Tobey Maguire, for people that are wondering who the celebrity is that Cera plays. In real life, they refer to him as Player X in the movie. It's not a spoiler because they don't reveal it in the movie. But Player X is strong reports say it is Tobey Maguire. So there you go, if anyone else was wondering. But thank you guys for watching my review of Molly's Game. I had a lot of fun with this movie, as you guys can tell. I've had a lot of fun filming a lot of videos lately. I've done a Blu-ray collection video, I've done a couple of updates collection videos. Steelbook Sundays have just begun. Reviews as well, so I'm hot on the tail of this train. I'm really trying to push out great content as much as I can because I like filming and I like editing and I like putting out videos for you guys to watch. So thank you guys for watching again. If you subscribe if you haven't already, like, comment, but of course, have a good one.